welcome back to Cheese and Turtles. My name's Imogen, and in today's video I'm sharing big risks I've taken. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get straight into the video. I always think it's really important to take risks to a certain level. Obviously, don't take silly risks like jumping off a bridge into a river, or like, I don't know, like, you know, spending all of your money on betting or something. Like, you know, betting can be fun, but like, don't, you know, be sensible is what I'm taking. What I'm saying is take calculated risks. Anyway, if you never take any risks at all, you'll never get outside of your comfort zone and you will never grow. So I thought I should practice what I preach and share big risks I've taken. And the first one I want to talk about has been something that's super relevant for me this year, and that's like cutting people out of my life. So obviously when you form like a close, like, personal relationship, it's something that's like very personal to you, and it's something very deep, and it can be something that goes on for a really long time, like months, years, and you know, when you contemplate sort of like cutting ties with someone, it can be like quite scary, but also it can be really necessary for your mental health. So that is a risk I took earlier this year, and I will probably make a video about it. I'll talk about it later at some point when I feel more ready to share details. But honestly, that risk paid off enormously. Like, was it scary to begin with? Yes, absolutely. Like, who wants to do that? No one. But also, at the same time, it was great, because now I don't have to worry about bullshit anymore. Okay, second one. Having a job alongside my degree, especially in third year, kind of a risk. But I actually found, fortunately, because my job was really flexible, and I am very efficient, if I say so myself, and very academically driven, that I was able to make it work. And also it has like massively, enormously, hugely boosted my savings. And it's given me the opportunity to develop some more skills, some more work experience. So yes, it was a huge risk. Was it stressful? Sometimes. But do I regret it? Absolutely not. Okay, investing. Investing is a risk. You know, your money can go down as well as up. Like, you can lose money. I think this is something that puts a lot of people off investing. But the thing that really sold me was, you know, you look at overall investing trends over time, and it's like a sort of a jagged line. But look, if you look over time, it goes up and up and up. So even though you might see like dips to begin with, or like sort of in short spaces of time, the overall trend is like up. So I was happy with that, and I found a tool that made it accessible to me, Moneybox. I'm not like in any way affiliated, but if I remember, I'll put the link in the description, because they like made it really easy for me to get into investing. Okay, the next risk. Moving far away to Durham. I'm originally from Cambridge, if you didn't know, and that is like 4 hours from Durham by train or car. So when I moved here for university, it was a huge difference. Like genuinely huge. Like, the culture is different, the weather is different, the city is different. Obviously I miss Cambridge a lot. There's a lot of things that they have in common. Obviously university towns, old buildings, like traditions, sort of like small town vibes. Obviously Durham's a lot smaller than Cambridge, but like, that was a big risk, and I did feel homesick to begin with, and like, I still miss Cambridge a lot, but I've also developed an attachment to Durham because like, it's beautiful and I've studied some really cool stuff here. The next risk I want to talk about, this is kind of out of order, maybe I should have put it at the beginning, but anyway, taking maths at A-level. So I was not very good at maths at GCSE, and when I say not very good, I mean literally got a 16% on a mock once. Anyway, I got a 7 on my overall GCSE, which gave me enough like oomph to basically scrape onto the A-level course, and I'm so glad I did, because those 2 years I discovered a love for maths, I worked my arse off, and I got an A-star. So I'm actually really happy that I had that sort of opportunity to work out that sort of numerical side of me, and it really helped my anxiety, because it was something that was really sort of certain. It was like right or wrong, yes or no, and having that certainty in my life was kind of therapeutic. I don't know, am I the first person ever to call maths A-level therapeutic? It was. Alright, starting this channel, that was a risk, because like, I mean, kind of not, because when you've got 0 subscribers, what have you got to lose? But also, I put a lot of time and energy into this channel. You may be able to tell, maybe you can't. I hope you can. But anyway, the point is, when you put a lot of time and energy into something, when it's like your pet project, it is your child, then obviously you're going to have some kind of emotional investment in it, and that is kind of a risk. But but I think it's paid off because firstly, I enjoy making videos. Like, that's the primary reason I'm on here. If I didn't enjoy making videos, I would be long gone by now. Like, I'm literally, right now, I'm making this video, it's like 8 p.m. and I've had a long day. Like, I've been doing sort of 5 things at once all day, and I've been doing uni work, and I've been doing actual work, and I've been doing like I've been working my side hustle, I've been working, like, I've done so much stuff, and if I did not enjoy making videos, I would not be here right now, but I am actually having a blast, so thank you for being here. Okay, the next risk, travelling internationally and alone. So when I was, 21, yeah, I'm 22 now, yeah, that's right. Last summer actually, I went to Bruges on my own for like 48 hours, and I was like completely alone, and obviously I was like texting people back home, so I wasn't like cut off or anything, but I went to a music festival, and it was my first proper experience of like being out of the country alone, and you know, like, I was responsible for my passport, for my travel arrangements, like, I spoke the language, I didn't speak the language, I like a few words but not really, and it was just a huge massive adventure. Like, that was a huge risk. Did I feel like out of my depth for a lot of the time that weekend? Yes. Did I have an actual blast? Yes. Would I do it again? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, I've got 2 more, coming out publicly on my channel. So if you haven't already watched my like coming out video, I'm bisexual, and this is something that was like quite difficult for me to acknowledge because I grew up in a really religious like background, and I sort of like worked a lot of that out in my first and second year, and I was like, oh, I'm bi, and then I was like, but I'm gonna sort of keep it on the down low because that's like, it's kind of scary. Sometimes coming out even to supportive people can be quite daunting, and if you're also queer, you'll know what I mean. But anyway, it was like a sort of kind of a risk to make a coming out video on my channel and like post it permanently for all the world to see. Like, I know I can make it private again, but like, I've posted it now and it's got like, it's one of my most popular videos, so go figure, I guess. But I'm really glad I did it because like, I wasn't sure what the reaction was going to be, but it was really positive, so I'm sure I should have known that because you guys are wonderful. But anyway, yeah, thank you for all the love on that video, by the way, because it was really like heartwarming to see the views tick up and know that it's like connecting with people. Anyway, the final big risk I've taken is getting a tattoo, and obligatory showing you my tattoo again. This is, if you don't already know, the name of my favourite band in their handwriting, and I got this a year ago, and it is obviously permanent. Well, I mean, you could get it like removed if you really wanted to, but tattoos are basically permanent. And yeah, this was a risk because like, what if you don't like it in 5 years, or like, you know, what if it doesn't, like, what if you don't take care of it properly afterwards and it doesn't look good? Firstly, I was meticulous with taking care of it afterwards. Like, I was religious. It was genuinely like taking care of my tattoo for like a month afterwards was genuinely my religion. I was paying all of my attention to it. Anyway, but like, I like it just as much now as I did a year ago, and I'd been thinking about getting it for basically a year at that point, so like, I've had this tattoo in my mind for like 2 years, so I don't see myself regretting it, and I haven't found any tattoo that I like more. So all of these big risks I've taken, what I want you to see is that to some extent they all paid off, and I think that's where something that happens when we take like a big risk is we think this is going to go to shit, or this is going to go really badly, or it's going to hurt, or something is going to go wrong and I am going to regret this for the rest of my life. And I just want to show you that when you step outside of your comfort zone, it can be uncomfortable emotionally, I completely get that, but also it can be immensely rewarding, because if I hadn't, you know, taken a leap of faith and done all of these things, then I wouldn't have like improved my mental health, improved my savings, improved my investments, like learn to live in a new city, travelled to be in a new city and experience some amazing music. I wouldn't have all of you on this channel. I wouldn't like feel really comfortable in like existing as like out in the world, I guess, and also I wouldn't have this wonderful tattoo which warms my heart whenever I look at it. So what I'm saying is, please take calculated risks, because I promise they will make your life bigger and more fulfilling. And yeah, if you ever need some encouragement, then feel free to come back to this video to do so, because even if you take a risk and it fails, it's not the end of the world. You're going to learn something from it. I hate to say this, but like, you will learn something from your failures. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram. and subscribe, obviously. I can't believe I forgot to say that. Anyway, subscribe to this channel. Thank you. I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye!